Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha Namaskaram Swagatam to all. Last episode we are interestingly hearing the story of Lord Thirumala, Srinivasa in the state of Penance in Orange Hill, waiting for things to ripen to marry Mother Padmavati. This week's episode continues with the same. Seva Parasiva Sureshu Krishana Dharma Raksho Bhunata Bhavamana Dhanadinatha Pattanjali Pravasanni Nijashir Sadesha Sri Venkata Jalapate Davashuprabhatam. The Ashtadik Devadas, the guardians of the 8 directions of this universe, the Shiva, Nairuti, Vayu, Agni, Yamadharma, Varuna, Kupera, the leader of prosperity, Indran, the leader of the Devas, all of these Ashtadik Devas of 8 directions are all at your service. These Ashtadik Devatas are with their folded hands, their heads lowered towards your holy feet, in the Charana gesture, all at your holy disposal. They all perform Davashuprabhadam to your holy feet. O Lord of 7 hills, Govinda, Govinda. Now let's get into the story again. After the king Akasha Raja returns to the palace, here Lord Srinivasa, who rose from the anthill, and Thayar Padmavati in her palace quarters, grew up with all wealth and prosperities. The mother of Lord Srinivasa, Vakulabarna, serves her son with fullest devotion. One day Lord Srinivasa rides on his white horse, chasing a wild elephant which runs into the gardens where Padmavati Thayar is playing with her palace maids. Seeing Lord Srinivasa, Padmavati Thayar is struck by a thunderbolt and she stands frozen. Lord Srinivasa couldn't utter any words. He couldn't take the eyes on Padmavati Thayar, seeing the beauty of Padmavati Thayar whom he is to marry. He goes speechless, and now the elephant bows to the Lord Srinivasa and then disappears. The maids of the palace is afraid of the Lord's look on Srimati Padmavati Thayar, and there they start pelting stones as to him to shoo him away. Perumal leaves his horse there, and his looks fixed elsewhere returns to his place. Broken with arrows of Padmavati's look, Vakula Malika now finds lot of changes in her son, who is not interested in eating, sleeping, and not even in this world at all. The same happens in the palace too. Thayar is talking with no one. She is not at all interested in these worldly affairs, and she is not ready to marry anyone except the Lord Srinivasa, whom she met the day before. Her mother, the queen, could find out no reasons for the sudden health issues with her lovable daughter. The Padmavati Thayar is now looked upon by Parama Bhagavata Narada, who steps in and slowly converts to a fortune teller, and he checks the hand of Padmavati Ammavaru and starts saying she will marry none else than Lord Narayana himself. Now Lord Srinivasa here couldn't sit patiently. He disguises himself a fortune teller again, a old lady, and he steps into the palace and fusses around, saying to the maids that only if the queen invites she will come in. The queen requests the presence of the old lady, and the Lord in disguise sees Padmavati's hand and then advises the queen, saying, "A old lady will come here, asking for the hand of Padmavati for her son Lord Srinivasa himself, and therefore the queen should accept the proposal of the old lady." Now the fortune teller changes to Lord Srinivasa and goes to his mother, the Vakulabarnam, and requests her to go to the palace and ask for the king's daughter for her foster son. With mind full of doubt, Vakulabarnam goes to the palace, and the king invites her voluntarily and says he is ready for the marriage proposal anytime. The marriage proposal being finalized, Lord Srinivasa invites everyone's help to make it into a celestial, marvelous wedding. Without Mahalakshmi Thayar, the Lord of Wealth, not physically present, the Lord had no other go except to borrow the money from Kupera for this massive wedding. Every one of the Devas is involved in the wedding arrangements. Starting from Shiva, Brahma, Indra, head of Devas, Asuras, the whole universe is present in this spectacular celestial wedding. King Akasha Raja received his son-in-law along with all the Devas, Devatas, with such arrangements made all over. The wedding took place with enormous feast and colorful function all together. With all the pious reciting of the Vedas, Lord Srinivasa was given the crown from the king, and he married Lord Padmavati in an auspicious marriage muhurta. by gaining the blessings of the elders, devas, devatas, and blessings of all. Thus happened the Srinivasa Kalyanam. Next week, another episode of Thirumala Mahathmyam. Ishanam Jagatosya Venkatapater Vishnu Param Preyashim Takvakshaksala Nityavasharachikam Takshanti Samvardhinim. Srimate Nihamanta Mahadeshikaya Namaha.